notice what happened here? Look. Cleaned up. Cleaned up. Oh, parsley.
Today is our first real harvest. Saturday we got 18 cucumbers. Today we got, I don't know how many we have here, but it looked like about 3 times that many. So my expectation was that it would be another 2 weeks before we started harvesting cucumbers. But as you can see, they just, oh man, the vines are producing so many. It was a surprise to me. We also got this, but it doesn't seem to be matured. What happened is that we didn't put sticks on the vine, and this was laying on the ground. So when we tried to move the vine straight out, it broke. But I think this is a squash, some kind of yellow squash. Normally I've seen them smaller than this, but I'll see what happens. I'm gonna test it and see if it tastes okay. The cucumbers though taste very good. I mean, these things are sweet. No fertilizer.
No fertilizer.
No
Just the
chemical
trees.
fertilizer. All from the ground. Natural. The groundnuts also, they're like getting dark green in color. And the flowers, I mean, some of them already turned the flowers down into the ground. But so many are flowering. Got this one. They're getting very big and flowering. So the cassava. Cassava are growing very well, as a matter of fact. So by the time the peanuts are ready to be harvested, the cassavas will probably be about 2 feet tall. So that will be our next harvest on this part, this area right here. Here we have a test. I'm growing tangerines and grapefruit seeds. We have 2 areas, one here and another area up behind the house where we're growing them and testing. Hey, I don't have to weed this area now. But wow, look at this jabero. They call it jabero here. In the Caribbean, they call it edo. Even here, everywhere, there's this vegetables growing up. Tomato, cashew. Even grass is growing in my mango tree. That's my experiment. But the corn, I have jabero, you have edo over here, have more here. Uh-oh, I have to put sticks on the tomato. And red sweet potato, more edo, More. Oh, this is red or purple? Oh, what color? I think this is red sweet potato. But the leaves are purple. And papaya tree is thriving. And this one, I believe it's getting too much water here, so the fruits are falling off. But the corn, as you can see, is still very happy here. And then over there, not so happy. On top of our small compost pile, we're getting all kinds of, these look like pumpkins though, or butternut squash. And the corn over here that doesn't look very happy. And then, going up here, again, very happy corn, growing very well. Our okra is having the same problem as the corn. Some areas very healthy growing, and then in some areas not very well. So see, you can see some are big, flowering, and some are very small. But we even have some with okras on it. You can see right there. There's one okra there. And right there is okra. So we have decided to, I don't know how the peanuts get here. How did the peanut get right in the middle of the okras? But this is all okra. We decided to plant another field which is much bigger than this. That area is about 50 by 50. No, it's actually about 75 by about 50. It goes from the palm tree up there all the way down almost to the fence in the back where you see all those big trees are. So that's all going to be all okra. The plantain trees are coming along well. Everyone has survived the planting, and you gotta come through again. I don't know, maybe next month or the end of this month, and do the weeding in here again. Look at the flowers on here. I mean, tons of flowers. I'm now hoping that we can get this, tons of this. See? But right now, oh, there's one over there. There's one here too, also very big one. I have to find a way to keep them off the ground. You're gonna have to keep them off the ground. Get the area weeded, and uh-oh, I don't want this to go up. I don't want to break the vine either. Don't want it to go up into the bush. But we are working on it. We had planted all this area going that way with these. But then I don't know what happened to this area here, nothing seemed to have survived because I don't see anything growing in there. But as you can hear, you can see down there, right now we're clearing this area. I brought a couple of weed whackers from the US, and we're using them to clear this area, and then we're gonna plant these. I have cashew trees planted somewhere in here. I got citrus trees, see, one here, one there, one here, and one there. They're planted by one every 5 meters. 5 meters? 3 meters. One there, one there, one there, going all the way around the whole fence. I have to be careful here because 2 days ago we caught an anaconda in here, about, I don't know, 2.5 to 3 feet long. So, and then they caught a larger one. They say he's about 10 feet long. He was eating a goat. So, but anyway, the guys are making charcoal. So hopefully by the end of this week we'll have all this area cleared, and uh-oh, that doesn't look good. Smoke coming from my weed whacker. But we have all this area cleared and can be planted. I'm hoping to get another weed whacker if I can get my kids to send me a couple more. If I wanted to send them from the States, I'll buy them here. So, but we're clearing this area right now. Yes. There's bitter tomato area that we are creating right here. The melons are coming up. We had to do a second planting because we planted the melons in these things, and then when we transplanted them, probably about 70% of the melons didn't come out, they died. So we had to replant some melon seeds. All these beds here are sweet potato. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red sweet potato. And then beyond that, beyond the red sweet potato, in this area over here, this going all the way back there, all the way up past the corn to that tree right there is all okra, and then corn going this way. So we are experimenting kind of what is, oh, potato. Look at this. See a potato right there is coming out of the ground. Oh, there's a few more. Right here. Right here. He is growing. Right here is coming out of the ground. Yeah. Right here is some coming out of the ground. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right there. All growing. What did we plant here? I'm not sure. Oh, okra. Yes, okra. All right up to the anthill right there. So okra going all the way around here, all the way down. And the corn. These are small corn, big corn here. And over here, all of the corn in this area are happy. These were planted at different dates. So you can see these are pretty big. These were planted. These are the last to be planted. And these are also planted there. And these were planted at the same time. See, these are red beans that I'm experimenting with right here to see how they grow in this soil. So far, the majority of them has come out of the ground. These are peppers. I'm trying to see what happens to them. These are supposed to be carrots here, but I don't see any carrots yet. These are also peppers over here. I don't see any carrots coming out of the ground yet, so if no carrots come up, we have to look for another vegetable to put here. I'm thinking that when we planted them, there was a big, heavy rainfall, and that might have washed the seeds, because they're not planted very deep, so the seeds might have been washed away. But here we have some squash here, some pumpkin planted in these fields right here. The yellow squash, and these ones right here. All of these right here. And then over there, the cucumbers. I have to get some netting. I ordered some netting from the US. Instead of making this ourselves, I'm going to put up that netting. So next time we grow cucumbers, I'll have a good netting that they can grow on. The netting that I ordered is about 6 feet tall. Look, the birds they see me and they think I'm planting something, so he's watching me to see where I'm going. You see that? They're coming. But birds are one of the problems we have. They will eat your seeds. They will dig your seeds out of the ground. At first I couldn't believe it. When I was told that, they said, no. But then, proved it. Anyway, we're going to see what happens here, how many cucumbers we get, and then we'll decide how many more rows of cucumbers we'll plant after this, our first harvest. And we have a better netting, so the cucumbers will be off the ground. And you know, our experiment, right now we are experimenting, except for the corn, even with the corn, but except for the corn and the peanuts and the cassava, The vegetables here are like an experiment. I'm getting cucumbers, more than enough cucumbers. I won't be able to eat them. I got to figure out what to do with the cucumbers. So the first harvest we gave our employees so that they can see, you know, what their labor resulted. What was the result of their labor. So next time you'll see what we're gonna do with the cucumbers. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoy your day. Peace.